the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today is a Week 14 matchup. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. On the visitors' sideline, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His guys are putting together a season to remember. No blemishes on their record to this point. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His guys ready to feed off. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Throwing to start the drive. Holmes over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. That's caught at the 25. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Bills are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Holmes. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Holmes. Now he'll tuck this and run. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the result. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 34. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Ready up. First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Holland. That's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down.
Number 6 brings up 2nd and 4 at the 16-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Well, that one hurts. I mean, it was third down, of course, but now the penalty, and we're back to first down.
Yeah, it hurts momentum in a big way, and they built that up here in the early going. Now, that leaves the...
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bills have taken the lead.
1st and goal, forget running the football, forget establishing anything. Just put it in the end zone with the pass for a touchdown.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's the definition of catching the defense off guard there. They weren't expecting that.
And that totally goes against type, doesn't it? When you think 1st and goal from the 1, you're thinking running play.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. Throwing to start the drive. Holmes. They've got his man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. These 2 teams all tied after 1. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Holmes. Open man down the field. This is Mitchell. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. 40 yards. And the Bills have broken the tie. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 3rd already in this first half, as he'll try again with a first down. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. 2nd and 5. The partner of this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of 85. But then they never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, partner, didn't it almost feel like a setup game? Because they were playing the Dolphins, and the Dolphins were protecting their franchise's undefeated season of 1972, that team. And you know what that team does. They love to celebrate the fact that they still are the only one to get through an entire NFL season that way. That was Dan Marino's 3rd year, playing under the great Don Shula, and they were motivated to keep that franchise's record intact.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Bills first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Coleman has it here right side. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Keon Coleman, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Holmes. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That's good for the Bills. First down.
Let's go now.
Gain of 12. First down, Buffalo.
Let's go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he fires one incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Holmes. And it's complete to Mitchell. Shoves him aside. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
And as you saw right there, this is a guy with pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice job there, catching the short throw and turning it upfield. He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Hey! 72 for one.
Now with the play clock almost gone, Sean McDermott's going to call for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Holmes.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Here we go.
Off the bootleg. Holmes. That is caught by Mitchell for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you.
Bills offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Room past the 35. Down the right sideline. He's on his way. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. 97 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
That's good for the Bills. First down.
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Back to throw now on first down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chiefs' 47-yard line.
19 Tiger.
2nd and 3. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Shepard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. 47 yards. And the Bills are able to add on to their first half lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm. Throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2nd and 4. Over the middle, complete. That's Coleman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So the penalty rightfully declined. They'll keep the yardage on the completion.
Still some disagreement by the defense, though, because he thought that was just good, strong coverage, and the contact's going both ways, so why is there a flag? In the end, though, doesn't matter. Still completed pass.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
First down. A 28-yard gain. First down, Bills.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. Holmes. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5. And the Bills first down.
Looking to throw. Holmes. And complete right side to Cook. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Operating from the gun. Holmes. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. Holmes. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Cook. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
That's the 4-yard line.
70 Lions.
A final shot before break. Holmes. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, as time expires in the first half. And the Bills will extend their lead on the final play of the half. So they say no to the field goal try late in the half, and it winds up really paying off as they score on the final play.
Yeah, a little bit of a gamble, but they had some foresight as well because...
Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the 2nd half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, Clark.
Here's a diving catch right side.
A gain of 19 yards.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Operating from the gun. Holmes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Now Cook running right. And he is going to lose yardage here. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage.
At the 39-yard line.
They run it again with Cook. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
It's a gain of 6.
Quickly completed to the right flat. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Holmes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Looking to throw. Holmes. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
1st down, Buffalo.
Off play action. Holmes. Now he's going to step up and run. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Off the bootleg, Holmes. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Operating from the gun, Holmes. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Up to 11 rushing touchdowns now on the season after scoring on the ground on that previous drive. That is an impressive number for a quarterback. 1st and 10 here.
Cougar 19. Steady.
Throwing to start the drive. Holmes. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Cook up the gut. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Bills are pouring it on.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
We get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the 1st quarter, good 2nd quarter, and now continuing that here in the 3rd.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. 2nd down and inches. This ball taken in here by Brooks. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Back to throw. Holmes. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. And the Bills get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the third quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your play? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
Well, that's what he's done here in this one so far. Here's a 2nd and 7. He finds his man, complete. That's Torres. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And he takes it in across the track for a Bills touchdown. A great play there with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Bills just continue to roll. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the third quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive. Throwing to start the drive. Holmes. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 10-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Bills will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. See, it didn't seem like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate.
Now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 89 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's pulled in by Brooks. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And the officials here Going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Now a give, right side. Shepard. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule.
Visitors offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
2nd and 9.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Looking to throw. Holmes. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. Back to throw. Holmes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. From the 43, here's a 2nd down and 6. Here's Cook again. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd and 7 operating from the 34.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the ground, it's Cook. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Holmes. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19. And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. They'll try the middle with Cook. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
14 more yards. That's another Bills.
Here we go.
1st down.
Cougar 19.
1st and goal at the 6-yard
Back to
line.
throw. Holmes. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Off the bootleg. Holmes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Keon Coleman with career touchdown number 60. And the Bills add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left, and their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice, and carry it into a game.
The Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. And this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game's well decided a long time ago.
After getting stepped on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to make it fourth down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visited and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Bills, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they will head back home.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The Pick Your Me Click. What's up, Bodie? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't say I'm to go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, strike from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club. What do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves. That's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game. I'm seeing how it's done. I shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. Do what you do. You and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that I the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by.
contest between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. On one sideline, look at the head coach of the Dolphins. These guys looking for a repeat of last week's win here. Facing off with him, it is Sean McDermott, head coach of the Bills. His guys already have the division locked up, so just now playing for positioning in the AFC. Looking to throw right away. Catch is made by the rookie from Notre Dame. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
70 Lions.
Back to throw now. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they get this down to the 28. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Has some room to work. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a James Cook touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get it out of the way, big time.
Bills and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Headed right, it's Cook. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80. Go.
They're going play action. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. Trying for the deep ball. That's complete inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Bills are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. They'll throw to start the drive. That's caught. It's Reynolds. And he's going to have this out and across midfield, partner, to the 48. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
48-yard line.
To throw here on first down. Completed over the middle. Oh, this big guy is moving. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow their early lead to 13.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing that we can stretch that field. Route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end.
Let's go. Have the 60. Have the 60. Get up.
First down, play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. They'll throw it. Taking a shot deep here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Flushed out of the pocket. Big strike downfield to Coleman. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
Enough to Cook here out of his own lead. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
84 yards.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's an early lead for the Bills. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Viking 18.
Pass play now. Pass is caught at the 9. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. That's another Bills.
Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills making a 3-possession game. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I won't.
Bills ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And I know we're normally discussing his work leading the passing game, but wow, we've really had to take note of what he's done on the ground. He's leaned into that part of his game early. Holding by his back, Cook. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Throwing now off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Keeps away from one. Dancing past him. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And the Bills have a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6.
Working now from the gun. It's his running back. Across the 20, continuing to work. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line.
First down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the red zone now. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Bills are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest.
Let's go, go!
They'll throw here on first. That's completed right side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
First and 10.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Backing back to throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills were running away with it in the 2nd quarter. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for
Bills headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Throwing now on first down. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts. And they can try a field goal now before halftime. Ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter.
Come on, set! Bronco 80!
They'll throw to begin this drive. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Bills are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And you may as well call him a constant headache that this defense has had to deal with all game long. I mean, they game plan to slow down his passing work, but it's been his rushes that have really broken the spirit of this unit. Straight ahead, here's Cook. He dodged the tackle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Throwing from the gun here. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Panther 60! Panther 60!
Pass play coming here. Drops it off to Cook. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out. Well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready! Let's go!
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He's going to throw this one. That's cut at the 4. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Bills headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Setting him on the dive. Two on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
He's across midfield.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4.
Back to throw. He'll get this one to Brooks. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game, even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down. None of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
19, Tiger, 19.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Take go.
Throwing off the play fake. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup.
Let's go.
It's 2nd and
Looking in the air here. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Throwing it again here. That one connects. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills continue piling it on here in the 4th. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Bills ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Here's a give to Cook. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So dime look defensively from the Dolphins here on this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and long, they're going to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
50-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Cook. Fine man, he's in the clear. Keeps himself upright. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills keep running away with this. It's a James Cook touchdown. There's time to chime about poor tackling later, Brock. Probably will. Coach probably will give him an earful about it as well, but let's not let the missed tackle take away from an excellent effort he had on that run.
Yeah, it really was his effort to force that missed tackle. Okay, I think that's the key, to open the door for that touchdown as soon as...
The Bills are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, you're probably going to want to keep that streak going. They go play action on first down. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to...
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Bills headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here.
Here we go, Saints. Let's go.
They'll run it with Cook. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a James Cook touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
We hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Bills ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock, so high hopes again for this upcoming series.
Got it. Ready? Come on. Set. Vikings.
This is Cook on the handoff. Escapes the defender. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Bills are running them out of the building. It's a James Cook touchdown.
He just keeps scoring and scoring and scoring it. Look at the juice he showed on touchdown number 4. He actually looks like he's getting stronger and faster as this game goes along. Just that.
Bills are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6. Here's Cook. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills looking at a 14-0 record. Five still to go here. This is second down. Again, it's Cook. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. So now here's 3rd and 5.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
He'll look to throw. He dumps this off to Cook. They got the football caught, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign.
Okay, I'm gonna end the stream. See y'all next time.